ATEEZ guide. I am so excited today because we have a whole guide. It's gonna be a long video, so make sure you grab a snack and a drink. Yeah, we've done 5 marathon videos to ATEEZ. It's about time I get to know them. I need you guys to know that even if no one wanted to see me react to this guide, I would have watched this off camera. I'm so invested in these guys. They are so... I feel like talented is an understatement at this point. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this video right now. If you don't know I'm joined, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's go.
하나, 둘, 셋.
So you guys told me to do the 2022 version. You guys linked me this video. I'm so excited, like this first frame. Okay, wait, let's... Whew! I don't know, I'm so excited. Okay.
Hi everyone, I just want to say that this is my first video guide. I hope you like it. So,
Sure,
let's start, shall we?
Yes. Oh, Deja Vu is so good. Yo, like, this is already giving me so much energy and power.
First, I'd like to mention some things and facts about ATEEZ. ATEEZ is a K-pop boy group under KQ Entertainment. The group has 8 members: Hongjoong, Seonghwa, Yunho, Yeosang, San, Mingi, Wooyoung, and Jongho.
No, you can't. Okay, no, I'm not gonna pause a lot because this is a long video, but like, okay.
Yunho, Yeosang, San, Mingi, Wooyoung, and Jongho. We will talk about the members in a bit, don't worry.
Okay, I'm sure.
The number 8 is very important number for them.
ATEEZ는 그냥 저희 팀 구호 말 그대로 AMX1 팀인 것 같아요. 8명 중에서 1명이 없으면은 ATEEZ만의 시너지를 만들지 못하는 것 같아요. 이 8명이 모여야 ATEEZ라는 한 팀을 만들 수 있는 것 같아요.
Oh my god, I already... I love them. Oh, that's the... Oh, I love that. Wow.
Before debuting as ATEEZ, the group was called KQ Fellas after the name of their agency, KQ Entertainment. In early 2018, KQ Fellas were sent to Los Angeles to train and prepare for debut. That's why ATEEZ grew up with an international mindset. Also, they were one of the first groups to actively cater to international audiences. They sold out their entire world tour 4 months after debut, just like happened recently on their tour in USA. The entire experience was recorded and made into a series called
why am I surprised?
Fellas.
Seriously, they're insane.
On May 18th, 2018, they released for the first time to the world 3 performance videos.
Oh, I need to watch all of this. If they don't show it in full right here. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my god, their facial expressions. Dude, I'm just thinking about that first part. ATEEZ is 8. It's just so... That just...
Looking like a quarter lick.
Oh my god, they're so powerful. Dude, stop, because this group's about to like enter my heart and never leave. Because I'm feeling it. Oh my goodness.
These videos went viral on platforms like Twitter, and that gave ATEEZ a really good head start. Yunho was chosen as the only member who could have his own performance video.
Oh wow. Okay.
After KQ Fellas series, they made another show when
They
they
have a
finally announced to
series?
the viewers that they changed their name to ATEEZ. ATEEZ made their debut on October 24th, 2018, with the song Pirate King, followed by the double track Treasure.
2018? Like, what is wrong with me? So late. Oh. Talk this song. I refuse to believe. No, because I refuse to believe this was debut. Because I refuse to believe this was debut. I really do. This song is like just I would never think debut ever.
ATEEZ's general theme concept is pirates, with a very interesting storyline attached to their music videos.
Don't get it twisted. Oh my god. Oh. Are you evil? Girl, is this a horror movie? I don't do well with horror movies. He's gone. He disappeared. No. That concept, I just have to say, like, make a movie. What's the... Oh!
Fans of
We
ATEEZ
can't just
are
move
called
on from
ATEEZ.
that.
The word is a combination. Fans of ATEEZ are called SHINee.
Okay.
The word is a combination of ATEEZ and Destiny.
I knew that,
The
but like...
name was announced
just
on
wanted to make sure
November
the pronunciation.
17th, 2018. And that day is very important for both that they even made a song for that memorable day.
Oh my god. They're so angelic. They have so many
ATEEZ
sides to
have a
them.
very unique relationship with their fans. They treat them
Really?
less than fans and more like friends. And that makes them even more lovable.
Your favorite ATEEZ four member? You lie.
You lie?
In Korea, ATEEZ are known as the global K-pop group and caught the attention of many fans and seniors. Also, in 2020, they participated in shows like Immortal Songs and Kingdom, which gave them a much more recognition. In fact, they won 3 times in a row in Immortal Songs, which makes them the only K-pop boy group and also the fastest K-pop artist to win 3 trophies.
You know, period. I'm telling you, like, ATEEZ already have, like, they have a lot, but they deserve so much more. Like, so much more. Like, these guys... Okay, let me not say that. Let me not get in trouble.
Specifically, they have been tagged as one of the best K-pop groups and leaders of the 4th generation by popular
She said it for me.
artists like Min and Psy.
She said it for me.
차세대 슈퍼스타 중에 슈퍼스타는 에이티즈가 아닌가 싶어요.
저는 차세대는 에이티즈라고 보고 있습니다.
He said it for me. Thank you.
Also, recently ATEEZ revealed that they have been
Yo, I have some groups in 4th gen that I adore with all my heart. Not many, but quite a few. But ATEEZ, man, and for me, like ATEEZ is beyond just the 4th gen. Like they really just absolutely smash. So you know what?
praised by BTS for their performance skills back on Mama 2019.
힘들지만 나갈 줄 모르겠는데 또 저희가 이렇게 또 우연히 무대 끝나고 들어오는 길에 방탄 선배님 마주치셨는데 이제 선배님께서 너무너무 잘 봤다고
맞아요.
좋은 말씀 많이 해주셔가지고
One of the strongest things about ATEEZ is their stage performance along with their facial expressions. They are never boring and always captivate the audiences.
That's what I've been saying. The energy, the facial expressions, that it's just power. Oof.
In an industry where lip syncing is lacking due to the intense fast-paced choreographies and movements needed to perform, ATEEZ have made a mark for themselves as the group that actually sings live.
Man, look. Stop. Look at the way he.
Even the rappers are heard crystal clear.
Wow. Ooh.
Now it's finally the moment you've been waiting for. Let's talk about the members, shall we?
Oh my god, you're the... Okay, you're the one that goes, yeah. Oh my god, because I fell in love with you. I fell in love with all of them. This is actually a problem. Okay, let's just... Okay, so here's the leader, rapper and composer. Wow.
Hongjoong was the first to join KQ Entertainment. His goal was to become a successful idol who writes his own music. He wrote over 40 songs before even debuting.
40!
He participates in writing in every ATEEZ song and composes a lot of tracks which are loved by fans. His first credited track was Aurora, which is one of fans' favorites.
I haven't heard this. Ooh, this song has that magical feel to it already. Hey, sing it.
One of the most important things you need to know is that Hongjoong has that type of personality that makes you feel like you've been friends with him for years. He cares deeply for every SHINee and makes sure that all fans feel like belong to the fandom.
I'm gonna cry. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay.
Hongjoong
We're
loves
back.
reforming clothes and accessories, as you can clearly see.
Oh. That is so cool. That reminds me of Hyunseok. Yes.
Also, Hongjoong was involved in social justice early on ATEEZ's career. He began painting his nail in participation with the Polished Man campaign, which seeks to eliminate child abuse.
I love
On
him.
September 14, 2020, ATEEZ were named one of the ambassadors of this campaign.
Really? They are.
Despite the fact that Hongjoong is a rapper, he can clearly sing.
This isn't surprising. They're all-rounders. No, it's like the fact that they stand up
But
for things
almost
too,
in
like that
every
means a
80s
lot.
song, there's his signature, an iconic laugh coming before his rap part.
Oh, that's his. Oh! Yo! Ooh! Because here's the thing. I haven't heard like many songs. To be fair, I've done 5 marathon videos. But I love this. I love this. I love this so much. There's only one other rapper that I really love that also has a signature, and that's BI. So for him to have a signature too. And now I'm gonna like notice it. Like I noticed the love, but like now like I'm really gonna notice it every time I listen to a song. Oh. It's him laughing because he knows it's about to wreck the game. It is coming through. Oh my god, I love him.
Hongjoong is the dad of the group.
He laughs because he knows he's allowed to destroy everything.
Many people say that he is one of the best leaders, and he sees the other members as his family.
I'm not trying to cry this episode.
제가 고등학생 때부터 일 시작하고 제 학교를 제대로 못 가면서 계속 연습실에 있다 보니까 애들의 존재가 되게 커졌어요. 뭔가 방송이어서가 아니고 진심으로 애들이 어느 순간 좀 가족같이 되는 것 같아요. 마음이. 올라가면 애들 자고 있을 텐데 얼른 올라가서 애들 얼굴 한 번씩 좀 보고 자야겠어요. 잘해야겠어요 앞으로 애들한테.
You know, that makes me like so that makes my heart so warm knowing that they're actually close, you know, that they actually think of each other as family. You know, that always makes me love a group more, knowing how like truly close and they truly have love for each other. That does really warm my heart up a lot.
잘해야겠어요 앞으로 애들한테.
Of course, we definitely can't skip this part. Hongjoong has one of the most powerful stage presence, and his facial expressions are everything. You definitely
say it again.
feel entertained.
No. I'm gonna give up on biases in ATEEZ. It's just not a thing. All 8 of them are my biases at this point. Ooh! Ooh! No, because he is a performer. Jeez. That is art, though. So his vocal. He was born a year before me.
The first thing you should know about Seonghwa is that he has a lot of sides.
Oh?
He auditioned to KQ Entertainment as a rapper with a verse he wrote himself.
Oh.
But actually, Seonghwa joined ATEEZ as a vocalist. Now let's cry all together.
No. Oh.
But he recently took some rap parts in some songs.
Dude, you cannot tell me that like
Certainly.
in ATEEZ you can actually just pick out a random member and tell them, even if the main position isn't what you're telling them to do, and they will kill it. They will absolutely smash it. Like it's insane. But that's what happens when you're in a group of all-rounders. Like actually all-rounders.
Certainly, Seonghwa's performance skills are remarkable.
They're all so
Just watch.
so beautiful. Look! Oh my god, the facial expressions! Oh my gosh! This is a show, dude.
Despite his strong stage persona, he's one of the kindest and humble boys I've ever known. The other members have said that they go to him when they seek comfort.
뭔가 위로를 받고 싶다고 하면 산이랑 성호 형을 찾아가는 것 같아요.
Also, he tends to never push himself to be the center of attention, but instead shapes himself to make those who's around happy. Seonghwa is the mom of the group.
The mother of the group?
그지? 나 잘했지? 야 대박. 머리 한번 쓰다듬어줘.
He's the tidiest member, and he really likes cleaning.
치우고 살자. 해 이따가.
Someone has to do it, you know?
Also, he is known to be a big fan of K-pop girl groups.
Oh,
and
really?
He's highly praised among fans for respectfully covering songs of these artists.
Who though? Does he have a favorite? Ooh! Oh! I'm going. Yeah. Good morning. Look at him move!
Hongjoong and Seonghwa are very close and they care deeply for each other. So much to the point that they tend to tease each other a lot.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
홍중이겠네. 약간
You know you're close when you're able to make fun of each other.
장갑과 이런 걸로 좀 강렬한 느낌을 줘서 약간 댄스 인셉션과는 다른 느낌으로 댄스를 했는데.
Is he still saying?
네. 그럼 이상 홍중이를 잡으러 가겠습니다.
Yes, go.
It's worth mentioning the fact that Hongjoong wrote the lyrics of Thank You thinking about his friendship with Seonghwa.
Stop it. Stop it. Really? That is... All of a sudden, like, I love Thank You even more. You know what I mean? Like, the intention behind this song, like, once you get to know it, even if it's a small part of it, it's like... It just meant... Oh my god, okay, wait. Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, because I'm pretty sure I've biased every single member in ATEEZ so far. I'm pretty sure.
Yunho is a very talented dancer.
Been through them all. Decided I want all 8.
His skills have improved over time.
I really don't know how people move their bodies like this. Anytime I try, I just look like a stick.
He participated in making the choreography for the second half of Growl of EXO in pre-debut years.
Whoa, really?
1절은 원래 안무를 그대로 하고 2절은 창작 안무로 만드는 거예요. 이 미션을 24시간 안에
Oh.
The other members have said that he picks up the technicalities of choreographies almost instantaneously, and his movements are always exact and clear. Also, he helps the members with learning the choreography when he's ahead.
안무적인 부분에서 윤호가 좀 굉장히 정확하게 카피를 하고 정확하게 춤을 추는 스타일이라서
모르는 거나 좀 부족하다 느끼는 부분이 있으면 윤호한테 가가지고 야 이거 어떠냐 하면 형 저는 이런 부분이 좀 더 나은 것 같은데 이렇게 피드백도 많이 주고.
All SHINee would agree that Yunho is also an amazing vocalist.
Here we go. I'm really like I fell in love with this group's talent, but I can already tell that I'm going to fully fall in love with this group completely.
He's really a great performer.
They're just damn. I've been missing out on so much.
He really loves playing games, and as the members said, he's the luckiest member by far.
Oh, really? I need to watch all of these shows. That is insane. How that didn't fall, I don't know.
Yunho is a constant source of unconditional positive energy for ATEEZ and SHINee. He's the sweetest person. And if you think I'm exaggerating by saying that Yunho is a perfect person, just know that every other member is whipped for him as fans are.
Really? Oh my god, they all pointed to him!
저는 딱 한 가지 윤호한테 궁금한 게 있어요. 이제 위쪽 공기는 뭐가 좀 다른가?
Oh my god, did you see they all pointed to him?
그지?
It's like I don't. Wow. Vocalist performer. At this point, just give them all the titles. Every single member, all the titles. Or just don't have titles.
The best way to describe Yeosang is as the kindest, sweetest, and kind-hearted person in the entire universe.
Oh my god, they're all so kind, I'm going to cry.
The other members have described him as a pure innocent person, saying that he doesn't have the ability to hurt someone else. One of the strongest things about Yeosang is his deep, warm, and sweet voice. It will surely melt your heart.
Girl, it's not just melting my heart, I'm entirely melting.
But Yeosang is a standout performer too.
Whoever picks out these outfits, like, I do just need to give you an award because they always look insane. Going back because I want to see him on stage again. I know this video's already long, but like,
Yeosang is a standout performer too.
I don't care. I want to see it. Also, by the way, it's the way they all stand out. Like, each and every single one of them, all 8 of them stand out. And it's do you know how hard that is? Especially with the group that's like more than 4 people. Like, every single member standing out, every single member having their own shine, and you can just focus on each. Like, it's insane. It's just insane. I'm going back again. Yes, I am. Ooh!
Of course, no one can say the opposite. Yeosang is the prettiest boy I've ever seen in my life. And even without makeup, he has the most beautiful birthmark ever. A lot of fans agree that Yeosang is by far one of the funniest members.
God spent extra hours on ATEEZ.
되게 좀 감동이네. 그래도 이제 친구가 6년지기 친구가 직접 미역국 잡채 끓여가지고.
너 부르려고 부른 거 아니야? 내가 부르달라는 거 아니야? 그냥 부르신 거야.
약간 개연해도
Not the no.
He created a character called Hetman, which is famous among SHINee.
Oh?
And recently, in 2021, Yeosang was one of the MCs of the show. And that gave him more confidence as he said himself.
Look at his eyes, is glowing.
뭔가 자존감도 올라가고 뭔가 도쇼에서 9개월 동안 행복한 기억밖에 없는 거예요. 부대인을 이렇게 아껴주신
Yes.
감사드리고 또 이거 상은 제가 지금까지 에이티즈로서 팀으로서 상을 이렇게 받아서 이렇게 또 개인적으로 그 상을 받을 줄 진짜 몰랐거든요. 이게 개인적으로 받는 저의 첫 상입니다.
More to come in the future. More to come in the future.
SHINee truly adore him.
I don't want to look. I don't want. Okay. Okay. I don't. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Firstly, san is the Korean word for mountain. It is known that San has an angelic voice.
Head over heels. This is so, he is
Although San joined ATEEZ as a vocalist, over time, his performance skills have developed immensely.
Oh my god. No. I'm gonna watch this part again. What? I'm getting the chills. I just got the chills.
Over time, his performance skills have developed immensely.
Look at the shake. Look at that. So talented. I don't, it's hard. It's so hard. He is like, obviously he is extremely attractive. But that aside, the amount of talent under his belt is just insane. It is crazy. The amount of passion. It's just so rare to find people like this, dude. Like, they're just such genuine people on the inside. It's, yep. You guys, I told you, it's a possibility I'm gonna completely fall in love.
I'm sure that
with everything about this group.
Would agree that he's literally an incredible performer.
That's not even something that people need to agree on. It's just a fact. Like, I don't care what anyone
Seriously, his stage presence is insane. He feels the song so much that he can transform himself completely into whatever character his emotions tell him to be.
That's what I'm saying! That is what I'm saying!
Many people say that this witch San represents is the antithesis of the idea that K-pop idols should keep a plain face and go through the choreography.
Dude, that was exactly what I've been trying to say, like, throughout. I need something ATEEZ up here, because
that's why he
I need people to know that I stand this incredible group.
Raise the standards of K-pop performances.
No, because it's a flex to be an ATEEZ stan. Oh my god, son, I need you to relax. I mean, don't.
But don't mislead by Sun's intimidating stage presence. He's one of the most humble, sweet, and sincere persons ever.
제 개인적인 생각일 수도 있는데 저는 여러분들이 1순위가 절대 에이티즈가 되면 안 된다고 생각을 하는 사람이에요. 저는
Oh my god.
본인입니다. 저희로 인해서 행복을 얻어가시고 저희로 인해서 힘을 얻으셔야 돼요. 제 바람은 그냥 큰 거 없어요. 그냥 아프지 마시고 힘들지 마시고.
I'm getting the chills again.
여러분들이 우선이었으면 좋겠고.
Although San is serious about work and self-improvement, he's also fun and energetic as well.
What? Oh, good. This is my cue to leave. This is my cue to leave. We're both born in
Mingi is
August.
literally a musical
in
genius.
1999.
He participates in writing on every 80s songs and he's very talented. Both Mingi and Hongjoong are in the list of the top copyrighted idols.
The top.
Mingi has his very own signature line. In many 80s songs, Mingi starts his rap verses with the characteristic line, Fix on.
저의 시그니처 사운드 Fix on인데요.
Are you kidding? Ooh! It's the little stuff that once you hear, you will never be able to unhear. I need to listen to that song. I used to listen to all these songs.
픽서는 먼저 뜻은 고정하다라는 뜻이고 내 랩을 시작할 때 고정하다, 내 랩을 경청하라.
I'm glad there was a lot of songs there that I know.
픽송 하면은 제 이름이 송민기인데 픽송하면서 송이 들어가요. 그래서 이게 재밌게 한번 풀어내서 만든 게 이 시그니처인데 그걸 한번 유심 있게 에이티즈 곡들을 들어보면은 계속 나올 겁니다.
Wow.
Every time he's about to rap, it makes everyone hyped.
I'm already dead. I'm passed out on the ground.
And he has one of the most badass stage presence.
Did you see?
And he has one of the most badass stage presence.
I know because I'm not okay.
And he has one of the most badass stage.
He
presence.
They are all so powerful. I don't even know what to say anymore. There's no words left to describe them.
But like son, don't let his stage persona deceive you.
Oh.
He's one of the cutest, honest, and straightforward persons alive, and he lives every moment to the fullest. He always shows what he feels whenever and wherever.
Oh.
다들 고생했어요. 이렇게 화목한 에이티즈의 콘서트도 오늘 이렇게 막이 내렸습니다. 비하인드 또 재밌게 봐주세요. 사랑해요.
Oh my god, stop it.
Also, Mingi and Yunho are extremely close to each other.
Really?
They both were friends even before they joined KQ Entertainment, and they just happened to audition to the same company without the other knowing.
That is... I'm sorry. What? We just went from something really cute to I am on fire. Because you just set me on fire. Like,
I know
what?
that is maybe the 100th time I say this, but Wooyoung is one of the most talented persons I know. He is known for his performance skills and his stage charisma.
You see what I mean by like they all just... He said it for me. They all just shine, okay?
Wooyoung has the ability to appeal every audience just from his dancing skills. And all fans would agree that he's in charge of sexiness in the group, as he and the other members say.
Yo, the facial expressions! They are so... just... I'm running out of words.
Wooyoung selected as Studio Choom's first fourth-generation male
I'm
artist
becoming
of the month for
speechless
June.
by the minute.
On June 20th, 2021, Studio Choom released Wooyoung's performance video to Christopher's Bad with his own choreography.
It's
Although he has an incredible stage presence, don't underestimate his vocal abilities.
And that's all live. Oh my god.
He's also very affectionate with the members, and he's the type of person who will give all the love he receives from the people around him who adore him. Also, Wooyoung is really playful and he likes teasing the other members a lot.
안녕. 저거 뜨는 거. 저거 봤어요? 다 돌려라. 1분. 나와봐봐. 1분.
용암 만들라고?
1분이래. 여기 1분 적혀 있어. 아!
나 왜 자꾸 나 빼? 너? 너 오늘 약간 마음에 안 들어. 왜? 얘가 자꾸
But Hongjoong said that if it wasn't for him, ATEEZ wouldn't have been so close to each other.
안 가리는데 스킨십을 별로 안 좋아해요. 어색했는데 지금 돌이켜보면 그거 되게 고마운 거죠.
그렇지.
사실 우영이가 없었으면 저희 에이티즈 멤버들이 이렇게까지 이렇게 못해요. 왜냐면
왜? 너 좋아한다.
왜냐면 이런 성격이 없어요.
Look at him.
Also, he is really sweet and warm-hearted. He cares a lot for the staff and the people who are helping them, and he always makes sure to show his appreciation for them.
Oh my god.
Wooyoung and Yeosang are really close friends. They're known each other for more than 7 years, and they're really close.
Whoa.
충분히 잘 해낼 거라는 거 이미 알고 있어. 섹시하게 추는 것도 원하잖아.
I feel like this group was just fate. Like, honestly, fate.
걱정이 없어. 너 충분히 이미 잘 해낼 거라.
Because they are meant to be where they are today.
They met when they were both trainees under Big Hit Entertainment.
7살 때부터 시작을 했고.
Oh, under Big Hit?
그때 우영이를 만났습니다. 우영이와 상상의 나래를 펼쳤었죠. 왜냐면 그땐 진짜 정말 같이 힘들었거든요. 막 우영이랑 목표를 잡았었어요. 꼭 데뷔를 하자. 그리고 무대에 서자. 그리고 언젠가 해외에서도 공연을 꼭 하자.
Yes, now look at y'all.
회사를 다시 옮기게 되었거든요. 그렇게 우영이와 헤어졌었는데 우영이가 또 저희 회사에 들어왔어요. 그 이유가 뭐냐고 물어보니까 그냥 저를 보고 들어왔대요. 망하려면 저랑 같이 망하고 싶고 만약에 성공한다면 저랑 같이 성공하고 싶어서 그때 제가 약간 우영이한테는 뭔가 되게 아닌 척했지만 나름 감동을 진짜 많이 받았었어요.
And y'all sold out tours 4 months.
Known as
like
Wooyoung.
저희 조합 뭔지 알아요, 몰라요?
제일 좋아.
4 months since debut.
그건 그래. 저희 조합 우산이에요. 우영 산에
우산.
Usan
They
moments.
are really close that they even made a pairing tattoo, which is their slogan.
Stop it.
아이쿠스. 알았어.
The Latin phrase that means friends until the gates of heaven.
Literally, like my heart is just main vocalist. I'm scared.
Jongho
King.
is the youngest member of ATEEZ. His talent catches the eye of many industry seniors.
Jeez. You know what? That's not my first time seeing that clip because I reacted to it. But like, it doesn't like, it doesn't matter how many times you watch this clip. Jeez, it never loses its power. It never loses its power. Gee, this is live.
Well, now you understand why SHINee mean it when we call him the vocalist of 4th generation.
Not just 4th gen.
Except Jongho
Girl,
being a vocalist,
not just 4th
he can
gen.
rap too.
Gosh, I am like...
너의 두 눈이 확인했잖아 내가 말한 순간 다 게임 끝 내 성공을 연구하는 분이 늘어나 기도가 이뤄지는 느낌 어때 울어봐 새로운 흐름을
Dude, this is crazy.
슈퍼스타 비와이가 되고 부대들을 불러 매니저 사진도 생겨 피곤해도 감사한 삶이 아닐 수가 없어 할렐루야.
Jongho is the baby of the group, and the other members like to tease him a lot.
Oh,
But
really?
he likes to tease the other members too.
Period.
형이 오늘 안무 연습을 하는데요. 혼자 옷을 막 벗고 막 하더라고요. 몸이 열이 많아서 더운데 어떡해요? 몸에 열이 많아서 그럴 수 있는데 이거 옷을 막 벗고 춤을 추더라고요. 그래갖고 왜 벗고 있냐? 근데 옷을 벗고 추는 이유가 또 뭐 있냐면 왜 벗고 있냐? 그러니까 민기 형도 그렇게 물어봤는데 민기 형한테 하는 말이 난 자신 있어. 난 자신 있어? 너 자신 없어? 난 자신 있어. 그래서 벗은 거야. 이러던데요.
But in the other hand, he's very mature. Also, he's the strongest in ATEEZ and very athletic as well.
Oh. Did he just do that with his fist? I'm sorry. Is he? What is happening? No, I'm sorry, what is this? What? Why is this video almost over? That was not almost 50 minutes, because lies you tell. He didn't even... How is he do? I've never tried. I do want to try. His vocals are just unaffected.
I know you maybe got tired of hearing the same thing, but Jongho is an incredible dancer and performer too.
I don't think anyone's tired because it's just true. It's insane though to think that these 8 members are just so talented and they're in one group. You know? That's why I said it's genuinely fate.
And the fact that he can sing like that and performing as well, it's unbeatable and astonishing.
Yes. A group like this is truly rare, you know? Especially with 8 members, and each and every single one of them has their own shine. And when I say shine, I mean like dominant shine. They don't play.
Jongho truly loves SHINee and wants to give his best in every single performance.
Look at that, acapella.
He is SHINee's lullaby. Also, Yunho, Seonghwa, San, and Jongho made their debut as actors in a K-drama called Imitation.
I am pretty sure I said this in the last video.
That was a lot. But if you decide standing 80, I guarantee
wait,
that you...
wait, no, I'm so sorry.
Also, Yunho, Seonghwa, San, and Jongho made their debut as actors in a K-drama called Imitation.
I need to watch this.
Well,
I need to watch that.
That was a lot. But if you decide standing 80s, I guarantee that you will be surprised by how different and interesting their personalities and their music are. So, I hope you liked it.
No, because why is it ending? This felt so short. To be continued. What am I supposed to do now? That was the guy. Look, I already had a feeling going into this guy that I was gonna fall in love with them even more. It was kind of inevitable because I already had so much love for this group. Just their talent, the fact that they're on their own level, doing their own thing, and getting to know each individual member just a little bit more. We still have a lot of videos to do, still have a lot of exploring to do, but it just... they are such good, humble people. And the thing that made me the happiest is knowing how much they really love each other. So we'll be spicing ATEEZ content up. We're going to be doing more marathons, but also moment videos and stuff like that. Because at this point, we all know not only do I love their music, but I'm genuinely falling for these members, falling for this group, falling for all 8 of them. So I definitely want to check out other content too. So thank you guys so much for watching this guide. I had so much fun. Thank you for suggesting this. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the family. Make sure you go show ATEEZ a ton of love, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.